It was the third week that we've done this. And, I normally, way it works this week, this information is kept very close. The drawing is made at some point Monday to give the lottery people and the health people enough time to verify the person has in fact been vaccinated. And I'm told this week, I was told on Monday that the general locations in the state where individuals were. So I could start thinking about Wednesday. And then I think about 5 o'clock, I was given the two names. And what I've been doing for the last 3 weeks is picking up the phone about 7 o'clock and calling the winners. Last night I had the opportunity, Fran and I did actually, to knock on the door of Mr. Klein and tell him directly that he had won. So we had the opportunity this morning to kind of share with you Mark Klein, who won. He's from Richwood, Union County, and won the $1 million. And we also have Sarah Afana, who won the scholarship. And Sarah, good morning. Good to see you this morning. And your mom, Summer, good morning. But why don't we start with we'll go back to Mark for a moment. And Mark, you won the $1 million. How you guys doing this morning? Less than 24 hours. I know that you had family and friends came over shortly after it was announced that you won. So I guess you had a celebration last night.
Yeah, it was pretty surreal. From the moment we looked out and we saw you on our doorstep, things just started moving a million miles a minute. And we've had, family and friends reaching out and congratulating us. So it's been really exciting and, kind of a fun time to have won this. So that was great.
Oh, I know people are just kind of interested in your story. You told me that you're retired. You want to tell us what you did before you retired?
Yeah, previously I worked for Marathon Petroleum, several different positions working there. But when I retired in 2016, I was a project manager and just, worked in the areas of environmental and safety and training, mostly with my career there. So great Ohio company, so it was, I've been very fortunate and blessed to have had a good career, and now with the little extra icing on the top of my life here, this is really good. I think more importantly, it's about getting the vaccine. So I mean, I hope everyone makes that decision to get it, and looks after their friends and neighbors.
You and I and Fran were talking last night. You got it at the Union County Fairgrounds, and we actually visited there, but I guess we determined it was not the same day. But I was kind of joking with you, and Fran I think it was actually, you drove through the chicken barn, as I remember, at the Union County. They had a kind of a unique way of doing it. You drove right through the building, and you got the shot. It was they did a phenomenal job, I thought.
Oh, it was great. Very, very easy the way they had it set up. You drive through, they had a lot of great volunteers working to get you in and out through the line, and it was they did a fantastic job. We didn't have to even get out of our car. I mean, it was just, I was on one side, my wife was on the other, and we both got our shots, and it was no big deal. And we went back 21 days, I think it was, later to get the second one. So, and neither of us really had any side effects other than just a little soreness in the arm. So people are afraid, and seeing all the crazy things, they should ignore all that. That's not the stuff that's happening. The shots are no big deal. Get them. Protect your fellow men and women that you know.
I think when Fran and I were talking with you and your wife last night, she kind of made the point that, entering is fine, winning is fine, but the most important thing is getting vaccinated. So I thought that was kind of something to say after you guys had won $1 million, still to say, hey, that's the most important thing. So that was interesting. So how is she doing? She doing okay?
She's doing okay, even though I told her that the million is mine because she didn't register.
We'll be back with you in a moment, I'm sure, with members of the news media who may have some questions.
Thank you.
Sarah, how are you doing? We've had a little trouble there, Eric, with the freezing, I guess. So I don't know. Let's try it again. How about now, Sarah? Can you hear me? Good morning.
Yes. Good morning. Morning.
So, Sarah, is your mom the one that told you you'd won? Who told you?
Well, yes, my mom was the one that told me. And yeah.
And was she excited? Was she
Yes.
more excited than you were?
Probably. Probably, yes. It was very exciting. Surreal for sure.
Well, it's great, Sarah. You're a little young to be picking out of college, though, right? I think you're about to turn 14 shortly.
Yes.
And you'll be going into what grade then?
8th grade.
8th grade. Have you thought at all about college yet, or not?
I thought about going to college, but I've never really looked at colleges a lot.
And there's others in your family, right? You have what, 3 siblings, I think? Is that right? 3?
Yes.
Yeah, she has an older sister that's 17. So she's a little envious of this.
Oh, I'm sure she is, but I
And then she has
think
2 younger siblings.
I think you told me though that it helps the whole family, right?
Oh,
So
I mean, of course, yeah, of course. We're that's what I told her. I said, what helps us and helps her definitely is gonna help my 17-year-old. So that's how we're looking at it. Yeah, we feel so lucky and so blessed that we've won. But like Mark said, we're so lucky that we were able to access the vaccine, and it was a seamless process. We got our vaccine at Fairview Hospital, and as soon as the kids were old enough to get vaccinated, we signed up, and it was a very easy, just like I said, seamless event for us. So with minimal side effects. So that really is what I'm grateful and thankful for.
and where did you all actually get the vaccine? Where did you
At
say?
Fairview Hospital. Yeah. Yeah, their system is awesome, and it was like I said, there was no wait time. You just sort of walk right in and get your vaccine and wait your 15 minutes, and that's it. There was no complication. No, it was great. It was a great system.
So Sarah, are you the youngest, or there's somebody younger than you?
I have 2 younger siblings.
Okay, so they've not been able to be vaccinated yet, then I assume. Right?
So yeah. I have a brother who's 12 years old.
Well, that's great. Well, we appreciate it. Well, stand by, and we may have some questions from members of the news media. We just appreciate you doing it this morning, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay,
Thanks
thank
a
you.
lot. Thank you. This week's Vax-A-Million drawing included 3,362,203 adult entries in the drawing for the $1 million prize. And these are as of Monday. We release these numbers once a week. And on that date, it was 143,604 Ohioans aged 12 to 17 entered the drawing for the college scholarship. So that marks from Monday to Monday an increase of 136,414 adult entries and an increase of 10,701 scholarship entries from the previous week.